Hello, my friends. Welcome. Hi, guys. I wanted to do a live reading, like a collective live tonight, because I just did a reading before you guys, or before I saw you. And I was thinking it'd be a lot more fun to do live. Oh, hello, my friend. I love you. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you so much. Even if it's just the two of us, if you can hear me, then we're good. If there's more, then the more the merrier, obviously. But what I wanted to do tonight is a collective reading on the timeline split. Like, where are we? What's going on? If anyone has questions, then yes. Okay, you can hear me. Welcome. I'm so glad you guys are here. Yay. If anyone has any questions, if there's fear going on, or if I can help with anything. So what I want to do is I'm just going to start shuffling these as we're talking. And I already set sacred space and called in the quarters. The questions that I was going to ask, my little sister's texting me, and all of my electronics are used. So the gatekeepers are activating. Those are literally, that's just a name that I made up for all of us. If you're interested in the ley line work or fixing the grids, then you're a gatekeeper. And it's just a name that I use for us, because if you're drawn to the work, then I'm guessing you probably did it in a past life. So the gatekeepers are activating. What role? All right, so for the collective, what role do you play? That's what I'll ask. I know. Of course. As soon as I hit live, my sister's like texting me. Well, she'll have to wait a minute. Because we're going to do a members only right after this, just so everyone knows. All right. The gatekeepers are activating. What role do you play in it? Bring it home. This is, if you're on the replay, I can turn on the bottom, or the top, actually. I'll turn it on right now. So that way, for the replay crew, you'll be able to see this. Oh, hi, everyone. I forgot to welcome you. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Please like, share, subscribe, do all the things. Am I forget? Oh, if you'd like to book a reading, link is in bio. Hello, my friends. I'm so glad you're here. We're doing a collective reading tonight because I did one earlier for us, but I thought it'd be a lot more fun to do live. And if anyone has questions that I can answer, I'll be more than happy to answer it to the best of my ability. If not, then we'll delay it and I'll get it back to you. The first question I asked, I've already set sacred space and called in the quarters. That's making sure that our area is protected for the highest and widest light. I don't play with the dark side. The one time I forgot to set sacred space, though, let's just say that I'll never forget again. So the question I asked was, what role do you play as a collective, as a human? And the question and the answer, the card we got was the 10 of Cups. That's your home. So there have been comments that I've seen of people asking how to do it for their land or for other land around them. Those land prayers that are in the comment or in the description can be used anywhere. We've used it for the Vatican a few times. Vatican. That was a grid I wasn't even looking to break up yet. I thought that was going to be a little bit further down the line, but nope, we got to start working on that. And then, you know what, actually? Then Trump did the Masonic stuff. Oh, that's really cool. I just put that together. So what you can do as a human watching this or on the replay is protect your own home, protect the land. I know some of our friends live in what's the name of the triangle? Blackwater? The triangle that's next to the Canton. It was siphoning off energy Bridgewater, the Bridgewater Triangle. I know that some of you guys live there. You can use these land prayers there. The most important thing that hi, so glad you guys are here. The most important thing that you can do as you're activating is to protect your home. Oh, that's you. Okay. Yes. Yes. So if you live in a highly psychic area, or if any of the areas we've worked on, basically Washington, D.C., Canton, Bridgewater, we've done some stuff out west, not as much, because, for no particular reason. I just happen to be on the East Coast, and I'd like the land I live on to be clear. So what you can do as a human is protect your area. Grab those land prayers below, and we did them every single day for 2 months. That's how you can help. Okay. You know what else is really cool that I got earlier? And I'll probably get it again right now, is generational gifts. So, like, oh, your great grandma was psychic, or my great grandma could see, or whatever that looks like for you. Those dormant gifts are waking up. When the collective raises its consciousness, like I keep talking about it, but I forgot to explain it. That means enough people have done the shadow work. The shadow work is just the work you've been avoiding. If you're in recovery, it's the work you can't avoid anymore. If you're not in recovery, then it's just the work you just have been avoiding because it's shameful, or some people don't remember it, but enough of us have done it. Thank God. Okay. The next question. Our friend Patty sent me an archetypes deck, and I'm going to grab it because I want to know what archetypes are waking up right now. And if you're on the replay crew, the top will be on. It's recording right now. What archetypes are activating right now? Or I guess it's awakening. I don't know. I don't know off the top of my head. I was going to say the witch archetype. I've heard of things on TikTok. This jumped. The bridge. Oh, of course. Oh my gosh, of course the bridge is waking up. We're all the bridge. So even if you're not a medium, when you work on the land, you become a bridge. You're a bridge for Gaia, that's the earth, and for the heavenly realm. You're the bridge. Of course you are. Of course. We're all the bridge. If you're a medium, then you act in hello. Oh, my friend. I'm so glad you're here. Welcome. Yes, we love witches. Oh, that's what I was saying. The witch wound, I hear people on TikTok talking about that, and that's cute. But the witch wound is a byproduct of the sisterhood wound. The first original wound for women, and whether you're wearing a meat suit that's a woman's right now or not, is the betrayal of the sisterhood. That's the original wound. That's the wound you need to heal, and then everything else will fall into place. So when I see that on TikTok, I think that's cute, but that's not the original wound. The archetype that is waking up right now is the bridge. We're all the bridge. Whether you're a medium or not, you're still a bridge for Gaia. If you feel, hello, Boston. Yes. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad you guys are here. Oh, we love. Oh, my friend. I had a long time no talk. I accidentally, Mama Travels, I accidentally just texted you the other day because I have a lady named Peggy from the golf course, or the same name. And I almost texted you and I was like, oh, that would have been confusing. Hi, everyone. So glad you guys are here. So I just did a reading. So you might see this twice-ish. I just did a reading on the collective. What's waking up? What's happening? But then I thought it'd be a lot more fun to do live. So here we are. Thank you all so much for coming. Hello, Colorado. Oh, California. Please like, share, subscribe, do all the things. We're doing a collective reading. The first question was, okay, the gatekeepers are activating. Gatekeepers is kind of just a name I made up for anyone who feels drawn to the land work. The first question we asked was, what role do you play? And I love you, boo. And the answer is your home. Protect your home. You can grab the land prayers below. And the next was, what archetype is coming online? The bridge. Of course it is. We're all the bridge if you feel drawn to this work. Whether you're a medium or not, if you're a medium, you're a bridge too. You're just the channel. All right. Okay, so the next question is, what dormant gifts are coming online? This is the ancestral one that we got earlier. Well, you haven't seen it yet because it's still posting, but yes, thank you, Angie baby. I like your style. Yes. Everyone listen to Angie. Next question is, what dormant gifts are coming back online? You know, I'm going to read the land. Let's do the if these walls could talk. Because I am curious what dormant gifts are coming back online. And what I got earlier is its ancestral gifts are waking back up. And that feels really right now. Okay, so we're going to do these if these walls could talk cards. And I'm just going to ask these guys what gifts are coming back online for the collective. So thanks, Angie, baby. For the collective, what gifts are coming back online? Oh, there's two. So if you're up there, you'll see them. The first one that we got is secrets buried are not forgotten. They're waiting to be unearthed. So even if you don't feel psychic, I bet you are. And they are waiting for the right person who carries, you're the best, who carries the key to unlock it. So we also got what has been consumed by fire or altered beyond recognition. Fire, we just learned yesterday, is fire is, it cleanses. And so if you notice fires that are starting by random people, I noticed happen to also be where the smart cities are going. That's not a coincidence, in my personal humble opinion. So the fire is the cleanse, and the clock is waiting for the right person. You aren't the right or wrong person by hoping or wishing. It's your vibration. The earth recognizes your vibration. You've been carrying the same vibration for millennia. So what it's been waiting for is the right person to unlock it. What shadows are clearing so that the activation can land? Well, let's start with the Masonic grids. That's clearing. And the Masonic grids, if you missed us, are original land stuff. I reposted them because it felt very pertinent. It's like a Russian doll, a puzzle inside a puzzle inside a puzzle. There's no end. But one of my friends is a Mason, and he told me to stop looking at the structures and to start looking at the land. If it's near water, if it's near, I want to say a downgrade. I don't even know what that means. But if it's, look at the land, not the structures. They build it, all of them, and this is not really allegedly, but I'm going to just say the disclaimer, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. When I was doing this research, I noticed that, or I saw that all of the surveyors in New England towns were Masons, which means that all the New England towns got set up the same way. It's like siphoning your energy. So what shadows are clearing so that these activations can land? I wonder if, let's do the land speaks, because I am curious what shadows, if it's more than the Masonic grid, I'm curious to see which ones they are. All right. what shadows are clearing so that these activations can land. And we had a couple of jumpers. Oh, okay. Well, let's go through the jumpers too. There are memories etched in sanding stones. So, well, everyone's seen this. If you haven't seen it in real life, you've seen it probably somewhere. Like the Native Americans always carved into the stone. These are memories locked in stone. Yes, the water, curiously 81, the water is clutch. Especially, well, New Hampshire has the most fluoride as any state. And Massachusetts, oh, hi, Connecticut. So glad you're here. And Massachusetts, well, they're in a whole world of their own. I personally humbly believe. Okay, the other one we got was blood contracts. Blood contracts. Oh, and the well keeper. Oh, here's your water right here, Callie. Or curiously 81. Okay, blood contracts. These are oaths that have been passed down through generations, or on a darker level, it's exactly what it sounds like. Sell your soul, sell, for whatever. So we have the stones, remember, and the well keeper. The well happened to be our graveyard for 1,000 babies, and it was really troubling. It was hard to go there, actually. So for a collective, what shadows are clearing? I think just bringing all this to the light is what's clearing. Like child sacrifice. I hope I don't get tagged. The stones remember. The earth, she remembers. And these are blood oaths. This could be a generational thing, or it could be, I don't know, they were made to do it. You hear about that stuff too. Oh, and here's another water one. Water memory is the flow is being restored. So curiously, I think you're 100% right about the water. I agree with that 1,000,000%. But the good news is we're leaving the Piscean age, which is a water. Okay, what gatekeepers timeline? What do the gatekeepers need in their timeline right now? Oh, the answer to that is always prayer. And if you book a reading or something, if you pray, it's like tapping right into Wi-Fi. If you don't, and I know I grew up Catholic and it's really triggering, but it's where we are. If you don't, it's like AOL, when you're waiting for the dial-up to work. So the gatekeeper's timeline needs well, this is a stagnant card. This is saying, I don't know. This is saying to stay stagnant. That doesn't even make any sense. I'm going to pull a couple more and see if that will make sense. Let's pull some cards on that. Four of Pentacles. What do the gatekeepers' timelines need right now? Oh, you know what? I might use, actually, I'm going to build on this. Okay. I'm going to build on these and use these mysteries of time cards because it's all relative right now. What do the gatekeepers need right now? I think it's to remember who you are. Yeah. Well, we're on the right. Why don't we start with the happier news? We're on the right track. I think just remembering and calling it out. This is the burial of whistleblowers and truth holders. There are ancient rituals or annual rituals. We know that. That's okay. Like everyone has rituals, and it is what it is. When I pulled these on the tarot, it was a stagnant card. That didn't make any sense to me. Here's your water sign again. This is the fall of the Piscean age. This is also a fat, happy man. I think this is pushing us towards the water, though. Curious 81. I think it is saying to focus on the water. And that makes 100% sense. We're 80, what are we, like 78% water? So for our bodies, I think that makes a lot of sense. Okay, those were those questions. What else do we have? The truth wants out. Yeah, we know that. Do anyone staying in heart? Yes. Yeah. It's, oh, okay. My sister's all set. She had, all right. Anyway, the questions, that we were just talking about yesterday. With the grid waking up, well, the grid is waking up. We know that because the dragons are coming back online. Oh, yeah. Book, okay, curious, thank you. The movies and books always talk about bad water. Well, in my experience with movies, specifically the 3-letter word we're not allowed to say because all my stuff gets canceled when I do it, is they have been an integral part of Hollywood since the very beginning, since the beginning of Hollywood. And they have to tell us what they do before they do it. So I take that stuff really serious. I believe all of it most of the time. I never think like, oh, it's just a movie. No. So the truth wants out and the corruption is getting exposed. The Essene, if anyone doesn't know what the Essenes are, just let me know and I'll explain it. Jesus was an Essene. And Dolores Cannon, back to Dolores, she's actually one of my professors. She doesn't know me, RIP, but I am certified in QHHT. That's quantum healing hypnosis technique. That's a past life regression. And that's an easier way to clear past life stuff. The Essene codes are reactivating. I think that also must mean that the Sophia codes are as well, because the land is waking up, which is awesome. All right. So what else does the collective? Oh, here. I just curious. You're in Bridgewater. Here's the girl. She's a woman that we cleared the soul at Bridgewater Triangle. She was like, the reason that we cleared this was because it was siphoning energy off Canton. And I was annoyed because we were trying to isolate Canton. So I went over to Bridgewater just long enough to meet this woman who's like on the cliff. And it's dark over there, but we just cleared enough of it to stop it from siphoning. So this woman, I don't really know if anyone knows what the story behind her is. I think all I know is that people were saying that she committed unaliving herself, but she was pushed. And so we released her to break the energetic chain. What else let's see what else the collective wants to know or needs to know. Basically, this is a good time. It's not scary. If you're scared, stop watching the news, just go inside, because it's made to keep you scared. What else does the collective need to know? Well, El Diablo's right here. He isn't the real, this is like a walk in the park, comparatively speaking. What he's telling you is to be mindful of your habits. Your habits become you. So when I was drinking, I always hid it. If you're doing things because you're hiding it or out of shame, now's a good time to look at it. So be super mindful. This is also a self-induced cage. They are not chained to anything. They just believe that they're in a cage. Oh, that's for all of humanity, actually. This open air prison is a self-induced cage because we believe it. So be mindful of your thoughts. Your thoughts become your actions become your habits become you. And just be super mindful of it. All right. Here's the star. You know who the star is? Jenny. What is Jennifer doing here? Just kidding. I'm actually not really kidding. Maybe Jenny needs a reading, actually. Maybe that's why. Yeah, let's do a reading on Jenny. Apparently. If I am a little curious about how Jennifer's doing. I'm looking forward to those perp walks. That is going to be a big day. And it makes a lot more sense after we looked at the Dougal stuff of what is taking the Fed so long. It's a huge, huge situation they've got down there. Let's do some Jenny. Perhaps, unless anyone wants to not do Jenny. If you don't want to do Jenny, then let me know in the comments. If you don't mind if we do Jenny, then let's do a little. Oh, I'm going to reset sacred space and call in the quarters. I'm a little curious to see how, I am curious to see how she's doing. But if no one else is, then we'll do it. I'll do her later. I just thought it was kind of funny that she showed up of all the times. If any of you guys are new to reading, there are shorts. I'll make sure it's linked in here on how to set sacred space and call in the quarters before you let anyone's energy near yours. All right, I'm just going to do a quick reading on Jenny. Oh, you know what else I have here? I think I have all the Canton birthdays, just in case we need them. Oh, I feel like John wants to talk. Okay. This might be a channeling John moment. All right. I have to look up Jenny's birthday. Hey, welcome. I'm so glad you guys are here. Thank you. Does anyone have any questions before I'm looking up? And if anyone's on the replay crew, you'll be able to see all this. I'm looking up Jenny's birthday. What I have is, and please, if anyone, oh, you guys all have internet. Or I have the internet too, but why? Google. I have 214. She's an Aquarius. Of course, she's an Aquarius. Oh, no wonder we pulled her. John Cash. John Cash. Do you mean our friend John or Johnny Cash? Jenny McCabe's birthday. Of course, she's an Aquarius. Of course she is. Well, there is rising, Jenny. And hello. Jules, do you mean Johnny Cash or our friend John O'Keefe? I feel like we're going to have some channeling with John. Oh, so this is Jenny. Hi, guys. All right, what does Jenny want to tell us? Oh, I hope it's gossipy. Just remember, the death card does not mean death in the tarot. It means an end, the end of a cycle. The end is coming. I think this is saying the end is near for our friend Jenny McCabe. Jennifer, you dummy. Oh, Johnny Cash is the Ring of Fire. Oh, that was good. I like that. All right, let's see here. So it looks like so far Jenny McCabe's cycle is coming to an end. I am excited about that. Contracts. Did I ever share the channeled message that I got about Jenny? Oh, yes. The dreams right now are probably, they're wild. I've been saying my dreams into my phone because I needed to start remembering them, and I could still remember it like 30 minutes later. Yeah, the dreams are awesome right now. Okay, this is contracts. If I didn't share the Jenny channel that I did, I will, because these are her contracts. Jenny has a lot of them. A lot of them were done before she was actually born. Her family is full of them. So her contracts are being exposed, and the death card is here to be. Hello, everyone. I'm so glad you guys are here. Okay, yeah. I would just say that Jen, I don't know if Jen knows this on an outward level. On the inside, she's panicking. I don't know if she's sleeping at all. She'd really like to get out of town. Someone's bringing someone gifts. I don't know if that's her or if that is. Please tell me that the top's on. Oh, of course, the top stopped. Sorry, replay. Oh, happy birthday, you guys. Jenny is in trouble. I don't know if Jenny knows it, but she's been, well, it's better than when Matt McCabe was. I'm just looking at more Canton birthdays to see who else is here. We have the strength card here. Strength, ugh. I have the strength as Paul O'Keefe. Oh, yay. Hi, Paul. If you're here, welcome. I'm psyched you're here. I just think that everything's falling apart. Happy birthday, you guys. We're doing a quick reading on Jenny because she showed up, and I just think that the cycle is coming to an end. The contracts are all being exposed. She'd really like to get out of here. Someone is offering someone gifts. I have no idea who that is. And here's Paul. I don't really know what Paul's doing here, but that's awesome for him. And the top is not recording. Okay. So I would just say that Jenny's in that limbo still. All right. Well, that was fun. Jenny, yes. We just did a reading on Jenny because she showed up in our land work one. Of course she did, of course. And when we were doing the Idaho 4 case, literally anytime we sat here, or I sat here to do a reading, the whole table was always full of their archetypes. They always all wanted to join the party. So, and this is the Aquarian age, which is Jenny's. And if that's wrong, please let me know. I don't have any way to double check it. I'm just looking at the list here. Yeah, I would say that Jenny's in a jam. Jenny's been in a jam since day one. We've been reading on her for a couple of years. She's always in a jam. But the good news is it's all coming to an end for her. I'm going to read some of the Canton cards and see if any of our friends want to join us. Oh, the viaduct. Oh, curiously, 81. It was the viaduct that we were going to break up that energy around. And I did it just enough for you to be able to drive through. It looks like we probably need to. Oh, you guys, look at Judge. This is Auntie Bev's card. The Judge. It doesn't say her name, but if you're familiar with this case. Oh, here's the dirty brother. If you're familiar with the Canton case, then you know who that judge is. But if anyone is interested or has not helped with the land work, happy birthday, everyone. I'm psyched you guys are all here. Then you can focus on any area. It doesn't necessarily need to be the land, but if you do use them, could you also focus your energy on the viaduct, clearing the viaduct up? Because that energy is super heavy. So yeah, well, here's the viaduct. It just came. So the energy around the viaduct is heavy. The energy in Canton is still heavy. Okay, good. Well, we're all in this together, team. Yes. Dirty water. So as you guys, if anyone is just grabbing the cards, or I'm sorry, the prayers, focus on the viaduct if you could. Our original sin for Canton is lot 1127-A. There are LLCs connected to the purchase of 34 Fairview, which is also connected to the LLC at 33 Oakdale Drive, blank. I don't think I ever showed you guys that, but I did find it. And it is all coincidentally connected to Lank, 34 Fairview. How? Well, it's through LLCs. Yes, cleansing the earth. She needs it. She loves having us all back too. It must be really nice for her too. It's been 2,000 years since we were all around together. Oh, we're on the right track. The Prescott bloodline frequency, Prescott's. We know who this is. The Prescotts. Oh, you guys, in Outlander, I'm on 3,000. There's another Outlander too. It's called Blood of My Blood. It's about Jamie's parents and Claire's parents. And in Outlander, they say that Paul Revere didn't make that ride. A Prescott did. It's like, of course the Prescotts did. Prescott's is Auntie Bev. And the Prescott bloodline frequency goes straight back to the Mayflower. And in Outlander, they talk about the Prescotts. It's not Revere. It isn't Revere. We've gotten that before. Just basic Google searches. He donated $50,000, so they gave him that title. And let's see what else. Oh, guys, look at this one. If you can't tell who this is, Matt McCabe. And he has secret government contracts. That's not a rumor. You can Google it yourself. Matt McCabe has tech government contracts. So on this deck, secret government contracts. This, guess who this is? Doesn't look that good. Proctor, disgraced former police officer. Oh, here's a Masonic triangle. I think this is what I was working on when I learned that it's the land, not the structures. All right, the pool energy. Oh, let's do a reading on the pool. All right. Yeah, that's a great idea. There is something super dark there. Okay, I have done videos and readings on 1473 Washington Street. That is owned by the Alberts straight up, but Jenny's name's on it, Brian Albert's name's on it. There was a kid that died there. It's in the newspaper. Like, you can Google it. And the way I found it was Keller, Keehler, lives across the street from 34 Fairview, straight up. He also didn't come out to help. I think he was the one that brought the red Solo cups. Anyway, the most traumatic night that he ever had at work was from a party at 1473 Washington Street, the Alberts house. And a man died there. He was a young man, I would say like early 20s. Well, that is just one of those. And if any of the Alberts are here, hey, please jump in and let us know if we're on the right track. Yes, where ley lines meet are portals. Yes, yes. And the light knows that, and so does the dark. So it's not a coincidence that the dark side and the light side know that. I want to know what is in that pool. Well, I don't really want to know. Let's do it through, oh man, I don't really want to know. I'm getting that well energy, like child sacrifice energy. Let's do the land speaks for those ones. Let's ask, but I'm getting child stuff there. So the pool that we're looking into is at 1473 Washington Street, and it's owned by the Alberts. Jenny's name's on it. Pretty much everyone's name's on this deed, and it is like miles long. I'm pretty sure I did a video on that. So we're just going to tap into the energy of the pool. I just got goosebumps. I don't really want to know what's in that pool. They filled it in. Mysteriously filled it in. I wouldn't say mysteriously. I would say sketchy. We're going to do some of the land speaks for it. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me to breathe. I love you. Oh, well, remember how I just said it reminds me of the well? Here's the well right here. Well, the well in our Breaking Up the Canton grid held babies. Lots and lots of babies. And I wonder, hold on, I'm going to take a drink. I need to relax. Thank you for that. Yes, I have a super icky vibe about it too. I don't really want to know what's in it. There's probably a reason I've never done it, because I just like get to, and it's right across the street from the police station, of course, which is part of our Masonic grid. I mean, the fact that we have, if the woman who's in here found the Doberman, will you say hi? One of our lovely dear friends was helping me with this, and one of the doors, literally doors in the courthouse, was protected by a Doberman, and she helped me. And I don't know if you're in here or not, but there's a reason I haven't gone into this. I'll just say that. And I'll just keep taking deep breaths. I don't think it's good. I mean, we found 2 people that had died there already at 1473 Washington Street. Google it. I'm getting upset. My voice is starting to crack. All right. So what else do we need to know about this? It's a containment grid. It's a landlocked grid. Yeah, there isn't a river near it. This is right. I hated my first question was why, and then nobody else asking about the filled-in pool from day one. No, I think that was a great question. I think there's a reason I've been avoiding it. So we're narrowing in on the location. Here's landlocked it is. There isn't a river near 1473 Washington Street. There's also a spell of silence. This is the courthouse spell of silence. This ground is also part of MK Ultra training. Yep. All right. No, I love that you're asking this question. I just have been avoiding it for a number of reasons. Yeah, there's binding across lifetimes. If we had an old Canton land map, 34 Fairview was on an old trading ground. So Native Americans used to trade on. I'm just going to put my hair up. I know there are moms in here that hate it when I touch my hair, but I'm sweating. This is like uncomfortable. Okay, so back when we were learning about 34 Fairview, it's on a trade route from the old Native American days. It was a trade route for silks and things that were coming in from China, hence the name. We picked that up, and this is binding across lifetimes. I bet you that this 1473 Washington Street is also on a Native American route. Well, the innocent, we're releasing them right now. And even the kids that have been convicted of murder, or the M word down there, the kid who got convicted at 1473, I don't even think was in the house. But you know who was? Give you one guess. It starts with a B and ends with an Albert. Yeah, water. Memory restoring it. This might be something, I mean, I am sweating through these shirts right now. This might be something I need to like meditate on so I can like bring these souls to the surface. I think this is I wonder if this is an old Native American burial ground. Like, I'm getting a lot of energy here that's not just bad, but when you build anything on a sacred spot, it's never good. So Keith Albert, Kevin Keith, and another Albert. You're getting pressure too in that area. Like, are you getting pressure like it's a sacred spot? Oh, I'm pulling the if these walls could talk cards, and it says, what ancient memory or resource is waiting to be drawn? I think it is a sacred location. Oh, man. I wonder, nothing good comes from, oh, man. Yeah, it's ancestral ties bind this land. I think if we looked at an old map, like from, it'd have to be like 1870s. I bet you that this 1473 is on ancient land. Of course. There's a lot of nefarious darkness here. The way that we got in, even the quietest walls keep score. Their names have been etched into them. The truth is locked below. Okay. For this pool that got filled in, oh, it's on a ley line too. Oh, I bet it's been bound. So tonight or today or whenever, if you read those Canton prayers, will you add the viaduct and 1473 Washington Street? I bet it sits on a ley line, which would make sense. And I'm getting really dark stuff, like really dark. Almost as dark. I had to like work up to going down to the well because it was just all children. And I feel like that's what I'm doing right now, is just working myself up. Yeah, something more from the police department. That's right across the street. Oh, wait a minute. Are there tunnels down there? So what we just got was who or what passed through here. This is a tunnel. I know that there are tunnels. This is not allegedly. There are tunnels from the police station to the courthouse, from the courthouse to the old Canton High School, and also from the courthouse to the Catholic Church. Not the Catholic Church. It's a different church. Light it up. Yeah, let's light it up. But I wonder if this house was on a tunnel line too. What I started looking at was like the old steam tunnels. I won't be that surprised. Oh, ask the trees. Duh. Oh, if you guys don't have a tree yet, I named mine Freddie. He's the best. And I talk to him all the time, especially during this Canton work. Freddie was very helpful in helping us clear this. Yeah, there is darkness there, but it's more than just these bad boys. This is like, I think these are old ritual sites. Okay, there's two sets of rituals that I mean. One of them is a Native American. I think it's a ceremony, like a burial ground for, but I also think it's a sacrificial, like a new area, a newer sacrifices. The 34 Fairview house we also got was an old Masonic lodge, and we love the Masons. We just love them. Except that land was locked. What city? Where the highway is, the same latitude. Oh, it is. Okay. Thank you, Chris. I love you. The highway is behind 34 Fairview. They run like parallel, kind of, in the sense that the train tracks, the highway, and 34 Fairview. 34 is its own node. The highway is parallel to 1473 Washington Street, the same latitude as the DA's office to the harbor. Oh, no, I have not ever heard that Manhattan was called Black Rock, but that actually doesn't surprise me. Actually, that's pretty witty. No, I've never heard of that. Was that an old Native American name? Of course it probably was, and they took it. Oh, so what we're looking at is a containment grid. Yes, thank you. So this is a containment grid. Okay. let's start breaking it up somewhere else so that it'll reverberate to this pool. What is in this pool isn't really ready to come out yet. I mean, or if anyone else can see what I'm looking, or what I can see. More than Canton, Old Boston, maybe. I think it's connected to the Underground Railroad. Yes. I think you're 100% right. One time, well, not one time, my brother got married to a woman, and right when I walked to the house, I knew that it was part of the Underground Railroad, and it just felt like it. And it was massive oldies. Yeah, okay. So if anyone else is getting any kind of vibe on this pool, I think what we need to do is what Callie, or I feel like calling you Curiously Callie, but I won't. What Curiously 81 is saying is like it's parallel. So if we start breaking up, like 34 Fairview, first of all, did not want us in her energy because there are other readers that weren't asking permission, and she did not like that. So we always ask permission. We weren't going into that house at this moment. We wanted to just ask about the pool. When we got there, it's super, super dark. I could feel the cars from the highway at the aqueduct. I could feel the cars from the highway. Yeah, so we need to work on the viaduct. Once we start breaking up, man, every time I think we're done with the Canton land, something like this happens. And no, we're not. So we will all focus on the Canton land. I think what we need to do is break up other areas around this pool in order to unlock it. And I think it's going to just be a little bit more work. It's almost like what I'm getting is like, we could take the lid off this pan, I don't know, risotto. You're not supposed to take the lid off. And it won't ruin it, but it's not the right process. Like, I'm getting that we don't want to jump right into this pool that's not there anymore, because there are other things that need to unlock around it. Check the Canton government water system. Start with under the man-made waterfall. The water maintenance contracts are interesting. Oh, will you send those to me? My email address is kate@putnamseo.com. I would love to look at that. Yeah, I would love to, because that's so funny that you just said that. I was looking at the ones in LA. I didn't even think of looking at these. Yeah, will you send those to me? It's kate@putnam-seo.com. Or, oh, thank you so much. I would love to look at those. All right, Colleen is fine. Yeah, I get what you're saying, Colleen. Oh, you don't mind if I say your name? Okay. Good. Welcome. I appreciate you. And we love that. Seriously, I have a lot of information. I made a website actually for it. Let me see if I can pull it up. What time is it? All right, we still have plenty of time. I'm pulling up this website that I started building. I'll start sharing it with you guys. Can't. All right. Not everything that I was wanted to show you is public knowledge. So I just had to make sure that we were. All right. Oh, wait. Hold on. This is not public knowledge. Canton. All right, here we go. This is public knowledge. So this stuff is the website that I started building for this case because there was just so much information. Here's the research. So this is just introducing Operation Red Thread. Here's some of the historical information. Wait, you guys can see this, right? Okay. Some of the historical information and yada, yada. Here's the research that I've started, and it is so long. But the information that you have for the water would be awesome. Here's our psychic investigations. Canton area timeline. Let's see here. Oh, this is starting at this 1629. Yeah, this goes back. Someone was asking me more about the Freemason stuff. Oh, there's the fake. That's the. All right, I'm going to get lost down this. I'm going to stop sharing this with you guys because I won't come back. You're in the Deep South? Oh, sweet. Yeah, so I've started a website for it because there was so much information and I wanted to be able to share it with other people. And so I have tons of research and stuff there. And I've shared the address with you guys before. I just have to make sure that the stuff that's not public yet is private and before I share it again. But I'll share it with you guys. It might be in the comments of this because I just need to make, not all of it is just mine. Other people help me with other things. So, all right, my loves. Yes, I love it. I will probably put it in this. Oh, you lived in North Conway for a few years? So did I. When I moved back from Colorado, I lived in North Conway because it was the closest thing I could get. I loved it there. I absolutely loved it there. You're in the Deep South? I did some land clearing on a couple of plantations. Well, they're not plantations anymore. They're called like farms now or something. I did a few of those. Cam, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. And everyone else. Oh, I'm so psyched you guys are into this. Thanks. I love dorky stuff like this. I appreciate you guys. Someone was asking me about our, I'm just going to add this a little bit, about he wanted to learn more about the Freemasons. Don't you worry, girl or boy, I've got you. The Freemasons have a huge role in this. So the vaults, they're energetic vaults. It's the way they built the land. And if you are curious, here's all of the research. Carl, how did Dougal make it into the Freemasons? He's not a Freemason. I don't know why he's here. And Dougal, the douche. Hi, Carl. If you're here, I still think you're a douche. Good. I'm so glad you guys are into it. So dorky. So we are going to jump over. Yes, I love dorky. Does anyone else have any questions? If not, we're going to jump over to do the members, and I'm going to say hi to you guys, visit, and then call it a night. Because, okay, so for our homework, if you're interested, if everyone could please do the land prayers, they're in the description below. They're free and stuff. Focused, actually, if you just do it, you don't even have to focus your intention. If you feel called to, the viaduct and the line, we don't really have 1473 Washington Street on there yet. Oh, you know what I bet though? I bet we do have I bet you 1473 has its own website or page. And I'm just looking really quickly at it because I am 100% sure it does. Karen Reed, civil. Channeling, what is this? All right, team. I know that I'm not sharing this with you yet, but I was channeling this before Karen Reed and I had no clue. Channeling led me to this case. Have my own legal case going on. So I have a ton of info. Oh my gosh, I love you. That would be amazing. If, yeah, and you're more than welcome to use any of this information that we have here too. The main thing about, I mean, you can use any of this stuff. I just have to make sure that the other cases that I'm working on that aren't public aren't out. So I will do that and then I'll share this with you guys again. But yeah, you're more than welcome. Is that Freemason page for research available? Yeah, let me just get it. I'll put the research, the key. Where is that Freemason thing? Oh yeah, this whole thing. I can share this all with you guys. Here's the Freemasons. If you see anything that doesn't look like it's supposed to be public, just ignore it. There's the Freemasons. Oh yeah, you're okay. There's the link for the Freemason stuff. Yeah, and I have been, I mean, it goes back to Outlander, my new favorite. Well, it's not my new favorite. I've just started rewatching it again. They're all Scottish Masons too. Here is all of the stuff that I picked up like intuitively. I'm just going to hide myself so there's enough room. Oh, okay. The viaduct uses hand-cut granite, which was selected for durability and its acoustic resonance. Depending on the ceiling, these chambers amplify or muffle the frequency. The viaduct aligns with the I don't know how to pronounce this, and Mother Brook. Mother Brook was the original. They diverged the water at Mother Brook. Oh, it's a containment spine, the masculine coded infrastructure designed to suppress the feminine flow ley lines. Scottish Freemasons were likely acting. Oh, this is the number. I think if you guys looked at the Freemason Lodge down there, I bet it's number 18. We found it in the cornerstone ritual of the Norfolk County Courthouse. I bet it is that one. Anyway, it's never just a bridge. It's a threshold, a gate between timelines. It's meant to suppress truth. So yeah, no problem, you guys. I'm so glad. If you see anything that's not supposed to be public, shoot me an email and I'll make sure it's hidden. You'll be able to tell because it's not like this stuff. But oh, I'm so glad you guys are here, and I love that. Yeah, grab those land prayers if you can, especially if you're psychic and you're channeling it before you got here. That would be really helpful. And feel free to share any of that water stuff with me. That would be really helpful too. Oh, I love you guys. No, I'm so glad you guys are here. Thank you so much for coming. I am going to wrap it up because we are going to jump over to the members. If you'd like to join us over there, it's a little bit more relaxed over there. So and I want to say thank you to everyone that's over there. I love you. And I love you guys all so much. Thank you for sharing your gifts with us. Yes, we're all waking up. And I love you. I will see you guys on the flip side. And thank you for coming. If you have any questions, let me know. If you have any other awesome things like all the waterworks stuff, that's amazing. You're the best. And I love you. And I will see you guys on the flip side. Bye. Oh, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and do all the things. Love ya.